Hello everyone, welcome back to our weekly market analysis video with me, Frankie, your market analyst at Markets For You. In today's video, we'll be looking at the key economic events and data releases from September 8th to September 12th, 2025. I've already set up my screen to display the economic calendar from the traders' room at Markets For You. I've set the dates from September 8th to September 12th, covering this week's important events in GMT. Please remember to adjust to your respective time zones. Let's dive into this week's events. Monday starts with German balance of trade and industrial production data. Tuesday brings Australian Westpac consumer confidence and NAB business confidence figures, along with the US non-farm payrolls annual revision. Wednesday features US producer price index data and Japanese PPI figures. Thursday includes the highly anticipated European Central Bank interest rate decision, US inflation data including core inflation rate figures, initial jobless claims, and the ECB press conference. We'll also see UK RICS house price balance data. Friday concludes with UK GDP and industrial production data, Canadian building permits, and US Michigan consumer sentiment. This week's key market-moving events will be the ECB interest rate decision on Thursday and the US inflation data on the same day. These releases should create significant opportunities across major pairs. Now, let's go to the technical analysis. This week, we'll focus on the British pound against the US dollar and the euro against the US dollar, as both instruments face significant central bank and inflation data releases. Let's start with the British pound against the US dollar. Looking at the daily chart, the pound-dollar pair is currently trading around 1.3501, showing signs of consolidation after recent volatility. The pair faces UK GDP and industrial production data on Friday, which could provide direction for the pound. Looking at important levels, the British pound against the US dollar has support at 1.3357 and 1.3254, while resistance can be found at 1.3650 and 1.3754. The price is currently trading near the 20-day moving average, which could act as dynamic support or resistance depending on the direction of the breakout. The stochastic oscillator is moving in neutral territory, suggesting the market is waiting for direction from upcoming economic releases. The 1.3650 resistance level will be particularly important to watch, as a break above could signal renewed bullish momentum for the pound. Now, let's turn to the euro against the US dollar. On the daily chart, the euro-dollar pair is currently trading around 1.1717, facing the most significant week of the month with the ECB interest rate decision on Thursday followed by US inflation data. Looking at key levels, the euro against the US dollar has support at 1.1616 and 1.1527, while resistance stands at 1.1802 and 1.1896. The price is currently trading above the 20-day moving average, which is acting as dynamic support. The stochastic oscillator is moving higher from neutral territory, suggesting potential for upward momentum building. Thursday will be crucial for this pair with both the ECB decision and US inflation data. The 1.1802 resistance level will be key to watch, as dovish ECB commentary or higher than expected US inflation could pressure the euro, while hawkish ECB signals or soft US inflation could drive it toward the higher resistance at 1.1896. Both instruments could see considerable volatility this week. Traders should be particularly cautious during Thursday's ECB decision and US inflation releases, as these events can cause sudden spikes in volatility and potential gap risks. Remember, always manage your risk carefully and never invest more than you can afford to lose. That's it for this week's analysis. See you in the next video.